Tyler the Creator has released his 8th studio album, Chromacopia. On October 17th, Tyler the Creator posted a snippet called Saint Chroma, which featured a monochromatic color scheme of the character Saint Chroma leading a bunch of soldiers into a green container with Chromacopia written on it. And at the end of it, he blew it up, which added color to the world. Tyler is known for world building and building different storylines and building worlds that sync in with the music and gives it a beautiful story. But what is the story behind Chromacopia? That's what this documentary is about. Let's dive in. Go through briefly the Phantom Tollbooth and what it actually entails to understand Saint Chroma from the Phantom Tollbooth. In the story of the Phantom Tollbooth, it follows a bored young boy named Milo, who unexpectedly receives a magic tollbooth that transports him to the once prosperous but now troubled Kingdom of Wisdom, along with a dog named Talk and the Humbug. Milo goes on a quest to the castle in the air, seeking the kingdom's two exiled princesses, named Rhyme and Reason. As Milo learns valuable lessons, he finds a love of learning in a full story filled with puns and wordplay, such as exploring the little meanings of idioms. And in this book, Saint Chroma is known as Chroma the Great, who colors the world with his instruments. If Saint Chroma doesn't play his instruments, there will be no color to the world. And knowing how Tyler sees music from a more orchestral view of music to make symphonies and classical music, Tyler is using his instruments to color the world with the music of The Lore of Chromacopia. The album is said to be inspired by the book Phantom Tollbooth, combined with Tyler's new character Saint Chroma and Tyler's experiences in the past few years. Experienced superstardom and has toured around the world, experienced everything that means to be a celebrity, including the dark side of being a celebrity, which this album explores its themes like paranoia, being scared of being shot on the street or being attacked by a fan. And some of the themes explore common sense backing up the rules, which we live in a world where words have no meaning anymore. People say things for the sake of saying them. And Tyler explores those themes to tell everyone to basically shut up and use our brains again. It has a very chaotic sound, very experimental, but goes in a particular direction that leads us to a final conclusion. And Saint Chroma's Chromacopia is evolving hip hop. Hear me out. Tyler the Creator has gone through many different phases and many different sounds with all similar modes, with the chord progressions, the pitched vocals, what he did on Igor, and just the crazy synths we see throughout parts like Igor, and some latter parts are from Wolf. Tyler Creator is evolving hip hop. Hip hop is usually what we think hip hop, we think of Kendrick, Tupac, things like that. But with Tyler, we see different elements: jazz elements, funk elements, R&B elements, alternative elements, and your standard hip hop elements as well. Even rock elements sometimes, to make something completely new. Tyler is innovative, and with Chromacopia, he went in a darker direction than he usually would with like a Flower Boy or a Call Me If You Get Lost. This is not summer music. This is a more dark tone. Reminds me of what we saw on Goblin, but Goblin was a very different Tyler. With Chromacopia and Saint Chroma, there's a character who is paranoid, who is scared, and who feels trapped because if he doesn't play his instruments, the world will have no color, and his followers keep following him despite him not wanting to be followed. And this evolves hip hop how, you ask? Well, hip hop has been said to have been dying. I don't think hip hop is dying, by the way. Hip hop has been rumored to be dying or stagnant. But with Tyler's version of hip hop, it brings new elements, it brings new sounds never seen before. It's out there, out of the closet, so to say. Igor's lover wasn't proud to be out of the closet, and Igor was wondering why, and Igor felt hurt by this. And the is a love triangle. The third person was in love with Igor's lover. She was in love with the dude, and Igor felt some type of way from that. He felt angry, he felt hurt, he felt pain. But at the end of the album, you see a sort of peace from Igor, where he's accepted that he can't be with this person, but he is happy that he got to experience love with this person at a certain point. And on the song "Are We Still Friends?", Igor asks, well, are we still friends? Can we still be friends despite ending on bad terms? And those feelings were involved. But Saint Chroma, this character, is darker, and Chromacopia is made out of the feeling of paranoia, angst, rebellion, those type of things. So these are two very different albums, but they tie in together in a very sweet way. Now we think about it, due to the branding, the full similar branding, similar aesthetics, and things of that nature. The brand of Igor, the blonde wig, and the suit during Tyler's performances, and the glasses. Igor is seen as this more of like almost a pop star, if we were to think about it, and very flashy and out. Together, bitch, I really say but me and crack don't share that is what I hope you find yourself. I hope you find yourself. I hope you take your next step. Big ass.